Hey, how's it going everyone? Thanks for watching. Today I'm going to be making a video on my top 10 sports cards investments from 2019. The sports card market has been absolutely on fire lately. Prices are just going crazy on eBay right now. Michael Jordan cards are doing especially well, along with really the greatest players, the GOATs of each sport, are really doing well. Um, Anyways, I wanted to kind of just take a look back at some of the purchases that I made last year, some of the investment cards that I picked up, and just see kind of where their values are at today, what kind of return I've made on my investment so far. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. If you guys don't mind liking this video and subscribe to my channel, I'd appreciate it. That would help me out a lot with getting my YouTube algorithm working in my favor. So I'm going to move these off to the side. First card you already saw is the 1993 Topps Derek Jeter. This is the Florida Marlins inaugural version, which is much more rare than the base version. This one's graded mint 9 by PSA. And I picked this up in August of last year for, it was $158 that I bought this for on auction. And current prices are around about $200 on this card. So about I think that was about a 26.5% gain since uh, I bought this card. So less than a year ago. So not bad. So that's card number one. Card number two is this 1989 Fleer Bill Ripken. This is the, call it the FF Air, the expletive air on the bat knob there. This one's graded PSA 10 Gem Mint condition. And I picked this one up for $120. It was on a buy it now. And I bought it in May of last year. I believe the average price on these is right around $175 or so. Some are going up as much as $200. But as a conservative estimate, I'll say $175. So return on this one has been about 45%, 45.8% to be exact. So not bad. Next card here is a 1983 Fleer Wade Boggs rookie card, graded PSA 10 Gem Mint condition. Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, great hitter for the Red Sox. And this one I picked up last year in, I believe it was May of last year. I paid $52.69. These are going for about $80 a pop right now. So pretty good increase in value on that one. I think that was just shy of 52% gain on that one. So the funny thing about this video is I kind of expect these prices to be out of date very quickly, because the prices in the card markets right now are just so volatile. Whether the prices go up or down, I don't expect them to stay where they're at today. So I'm also just kind of wanted to make this video to get a little snapshot in time. This is just about May. It's the last day of April 2020. So it'd be interesting to look back at this video in a month or two or in a year or two to see where the prices of these cards are. Anyways, let's move right along. Next card, card number 4, is 1987 Topps Tiffany Bo Jackson Future Stars card, graded PSA 10 gem mint condition. And I bought this card in April of 2019. It was a buy it now. Actually, I remember buying this card. It had only been listed for about 5 minutes or so, maybe 5-10 minutes. Was listed a little bit below what the average price was at the time for this card. And today it's going for roughly $200. I think the last few have auctioned for about $200. So pretty good return on this one as well. I believe that was about, 68% is what I calculated the return on that one. So not bad at all. The next card here is a little bit unusual for my collection, but I thought it might be a good card to make a profit on. And this is a 1992 Topps traded Nomar Garciaparra. This is the gold version, and it's graded PSA 10 gem mint. And I bought this last year for, let's see, it was $44.56 on auction. And I actually got this one just because I thought it was kind of a rare card. They don't come around all that often, and Nomar Garciaparra I thought was kind of a fan favorite, especially for Boston fans. And the last couple have sold for about, I think about $90 to $95, which would make my return on this one about 113%. So pretty good. I'll probably end up selling that one, I think. I don't know how much room it has to grow from here, but we'll see. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with that one. Okay, so next card here is a 1980 Topps Scoring Leaders card featuring Larry Bird, Julius Erving, and Magic Johnson. This one's graded PSA 7, near mint. And this card has really been on fire lately, especially the last week or so. This one is a little off-center, top to bottom, and has the print defects, which are kind of common, but this one has a little more than I'm used to seeing in terms of the print defect, but still a very nice card overall. PSA 7. And that one, let me move these a little bit. So this card cost me $353 on auction last year. I think a conservative number is about $800 they're going for nowadays. I think some of them are going for maybe $900 to $1,000. But this is an old label, and again, the pricing is so volatile right now. I just use a kind of a more conservative number, so I'll go with $800 as the current market value, which gives it a 126% gain. Not bad. I love this card. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm not going to be selling that one anytime soon. This one is definitely like a card for my personal collection as well as an investment, as are a couple of these other cards, the Bo Jackson, I would say the Bill Ripken too. So anyways, let's go ahead move on to the next card here, which is another card that has been on fire, and it's actually hard to price right now because it's so volatile, which is the 1996 Sports Illustrated for Kids, Tiger Woods. And this is rated PSA near mint 7. I believe this was his first ever golf card, so it's essentially his rookie card. Although a lot of people call his 2001 Upper Deck his rookie card, but this one predates that one by quite a bit. So I got this card. It was a best offer. I bought it in, where's this one? I bought this card in August of last year for $275, best offer. And current estimate, I would say this card's probably going for about $700. And again, hard to price this one exactly because prices are all over the place. They change daily. But based on that estimate, that is a gain of 154% since I bought it. So another one that's a pretty decent return for less than a year. Next card is probably my favorite card of this top 10 list. And that is this 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan rookie card. Graded PSA 8 near mint. The greatest basketball player of all time. And like I mentioned, a lot of the GOAT cards are going up right now in value. A lot of people are going after, the Tiger Woods cards, the Michael Jordan, a lot of the stars in football, Brady, some of the older, Joe Montana, really all of them. Of course, LeBron has been going up, and even the Gretzky cards are going up. I mean, everybody's flocking to quality right now, basically. So, anyways, this Jordan card also was helped, of course, by the Last Dance documentary on ESPN. I think especially helped out to increase the value on this one. I bought this last year in August for $23.08, so $2,308. And at that time, I remember I felt like I was overpaying because I had seen it, 3-4 years earlier for about $800 this card was selling for. So I was kicking myself that I was paying 3 times that just a few years later to pick it up. But now I'm happy because these cards are going for about $6,000 a pop. Is the average. Some higher, some lower, but that's the number I'm going to estimate is the average value of this card. So the return so far, 159% since I bought this one. If you guys saw my mail day video from a few weeks back, I also got his sticker in PSA 8, which I was really happy to add. And that one has actually doubled in value since I got it, even just like a month ago, which is crazy. Shows you how hot this card market is. So I have 2 cards to go here. The next one is another one of those big names, the greatest of all time or greatest of a generation considered by many. And that is this 1990 Topps All-Stars Ken Griffey Jr. card. This is his second year. Not a very common card, actually, not many of these. But I got a great deal on this. This was $30 I paid for this on auction. And that was in July of last year. The last few on eBay I've seen go for about $100 each. The last, I think, 2 or 3. So, not the most valuable card in this top 10 list, but great return. That's about 232% is what I calculated the return on this one. So really good purchase at $30 on this one. I think a lot of his second year PSA 10s are jumping in value right now. And this one's no exception. Okay, and on to the last card, and this is the card with the highest return on investment that I've made in terms of a purchase in 2019. And that is this 1986 Jerry Rice rookie card, graded PSA 9 mint condition. Love this card. This was definitely a personal collection card in addition to an investment. I'm a Niners fan. I had an PSA 8 of this card for many years, and I finally decided I needed to upgrade to a 9. So that's what I did. Very happy that I did, and I made that decision last year because I picked this card up for $404 in August of 2019. The last two on eBay have sold for anywhere between, I think, $1,200 to $1,500. So conservatively, if I used $800 as the average value, that would give me a 98% gain. But now that I've seen a couple go for over 1,000, I'm going to use 1,500 as the current value, which makes the return on investment of this one at 271%. So quite a return in such a short period of time. And again, that's a testament to how hot the card market has been lately. So again, very happy to have this card. Will not be selling this anytime soon. Even if it goes to 2,000 or 5,000, I'll probably still hold on to it. Don't see myself parting with this one anytime soon unless I somehow come across a PSA 10, which I don't think that will happen in my lifetime. But never say never. So anyways, that's my top 10 list, guys. So I'm curious to get your guys' thoughts on the current card market. If you think this is sustainable. I mean, do you think these cards and cards in general still have room to run and go up even higher? Or would you sell? Or are you selling off cards right now that you've picked up as investments? Let me know. Personally, I'm selling some cards. I'm buying some cards. And I'm holding on some. So I'm kind of doing a little bit of everything. But would like to know what everyone's thoughts are and what people think of the current card market, and again, is this sustainable? So again, please like and subscribe if you don't mind. I'd really appreciate it. And look out for more videos. Thanks for watching. Take care.